My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me for a moment, because what you're about to hear feels gentle at first, and then it quietly turns everything upside down. You think love is loud, obvious, dramatic. But the deepest love often hides in silence, in small actions, in things unsaid. Someone in your life loves you more than you realize. So much that it scares him. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and once you see it, you will never look at him the same way again. Listen carefully. This man watches you when you're not looking. He notices the way your mood changes, the way your voice softens, the way your eyes search for reassurance. He protects you without announcing it. He helps without asking for credit. And every time you smile, something inside him settles. Don't skip, because right here is where the story begins to crack open. His love is real. Deep. Almost unbearable. But there is a detail you were never meant to notice, until now. Here is the part that changes everything. He is divided. Not because his heart is weak, but because his past still holds a seat at the table. There is another woman, not in the way your mind might rush to imagine, but in a way that binds him, delays him, keeps him silent. Stay till the end. This is not about betrayal. This is about fear. Fear of losing you. Fear of hurting someone else. Fear of choosing wrong and living with it forever. Don't skip this moment. He wakes up every day carrying a decision he hasn't made. With you, he feels alive, understood, seen. With her, he feels responsible, familiar, tied to promises spoken long ago. And here is the shocking truth no one tells you: love doesn't always leave when it should. Sometimes it lingers, even when the heart has already moved on. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization. You may have felt it already. The hesitation in his voice, the pauses in his messages, the way he pulls close and then steps back. That push and pull isn't confusion about you. It's clarity fighting history. Stay till the end, because this changes the question completely. It's no longer, does he love you? It's, will he be brave enough to choose you when choosing you costs him everything else? My beloved child, understand this deeply: his silence is not absence of love. It is the weight of a choice that could break lives, including his own. And here is the once-in-a-lifetime truth: when a man loves you this much, the decision is already forming, even if the words haven't arrived yet. Don't skip now. You are closer to the truth than you've ever been. Stay till the end and carry this with you: you were never second. You were the awakening. And what comes next will depend on courage, not feelings. Something huge is waiting for you, and in the next moment of this story, you will see exactly who he becomes when love finally demands an answer. Listen closely now, don't skip this part, because this is where the hidden layer starts revealing itself. What you thought was distance was actually restraint. What felt like confusion was discipline. He is not drifting away, he is holding himself back. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this moment explains why his love feels intense yet unfinished. He measures every word before speaking to you. He replays conversations in his head, wondering if he revealed too much. Because every time he gets closer, the weight of that other bond pulls at him again. Not passion. Not excitement. Obligation. History. Unfinished responsibility. Don't skip, this matters more than you think. His heart knows where it wants to be, but his past refuses to loosen its grip. Here is the surprising truth most people never understand. A man can love you completely and still hesitate, not because you are lacking, but because choosing you means destroying a version of himself he promised to protect. Stay till the end. This is not a triangle of desire, it is a battlefield of duty versus truth. And you are standing at the center of it without even realizing your power. If this resonates even a little, pause for 1 second. Share this with someone who needs clarity. Leave a comment if this feels familiar. And subscribe, because what's coming next connects dots you didn't even know existed. Don't skip, engagement isn't just support, it's how this message reaches the person who needs it most. Notice how he never lets you fully go. Even when he steps back, he checks if you're okay. Even when he's silent, he listens. That's not indifference. That's attachment under control. Something huge is waiting for you in this realization. The strongest loves are often the quietest because they are the most dangerous to ignore. He knows that once he chooses, there is no undo. One path keeps peace but kills truth. The other brings truth but demands courage. And here is the shock, you are not asking him to choose. Your existence alone is forcing the choice. Stay till the end, because this is where your role becomes clear. Listen carefully and don't skip this final thought. You are not competing with another woman. You are confronting a decision he can no longer delay. Something huge is waiting for you, and as this story continues, you will see exactly how close he is to stepping into the life he truly wants. My beloved child, don't skip this, because now the story turns inward, and what you're about to hear explains why everything feels so heavy without being loud. He is fighting a war no one applauds. On the outside, he looks calm, composed, even distant. On the inside, he is unraveling every single day. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part exposes the truth he never says out loud. He asks himself the same question every night: if I walk away from the past, will I lose myself? That other woman represents time, effort, shared struggles, and a version of him that survived hard days. But you, don't skip this. You represent the future he never planned but desperately wants. That contrast is what keeps him awake. Not desire. Not temptation. Meaning. Here is the shocking realization: he is afraid of hurting the wrong person. And the wrong person, in his mind, might be everyone, including you. So he delays. He waits. He hopes time will decide for him. Stay till the end, because this waiting is not neutral. It is shaping the outcome more than any decision ever could. You might wonder why he doesn't just let you go if it's this complicated. Listen carefully. It's because losing you would hurt more than staying conflicted. That's the truth no one tells you. Don't skip now. His silence is not emptiness, it is attachment restrained by fear. Something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. There are moments when he almost tells you everything. You can feel it, the pause, the breath, the unsent message. In those seconds, he is standing at the edge of change. Stay till the end. Those moments are not accidents. They are rehearsals for a truth that is getting closer. Understand this deeply: you did not enter his life by chance. You arrived when his old story could no longer hold him. That is why your presence feels disruptive, powerful, unavoidable. Don't skip, because this is the core of it all. Your role was never to compete, it was to awaken. Stay with this final thought. When love reaches this point, something must break, either fear or the past. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next turn of this story reveals which one he is about to let go. Do not rush past this moment, don't skip, because now the truth stands right in front of him, and there is no turning away anymore. The space between what he feels and what he chooses has become too loud to ignore. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is where the tension finally demands an answer. He has reached the point where pretending costs more than deciding. Every smile he gives you feels honest. Every excuse he gives himself feels heavy. This is the phase where love stops being comfortable and starts asking for courage. Don't skip, this matters. Because the heart has already chosen, even if the mouth hasn't caught up yet. Here is the surprising shift you didn't see coming. The other woman is no longer the question. The question is who he becomes after the choice. One path keeps him familiar but empty. The other path scares him, but it feels true. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you inside this realization. Love is not about who came first, but who feels like home. If this story feels real to you, pause for a second. Share this with someone who needs clarity. Leave a comment if this speaks to your situation. And subscribe, because what's coming next ties everything together in a way you won't expect. Don't skip, your engagement keeps this message alive for the right person. Notice how his behavior has already started changing. He listens more carefully. He reacts faster. He protects your feelings without being asked. These are not random shifts. They are signs of alignment. Something huge is waiting for you here. When a man begins acting like the future he wants, the decision is closer than it appears. Understand this clearly. The delay you feel is not rejection, it's preparation. He is gathering the strength to live with the consequences of honesty. Stay till the end, because this is the stage where fear weakens and truth gains weight. Hold on to this final thought and don't skip it. When the choice finally happens, it won't sound dramatic. It will feel calm, certain, and irreversible. Something huge is waiting for you, and when it arrives, you will realize this moment was the turning point all along. My beloved child, don't skip this moment, because now the silence between you and him is speaking louder than words ever could. This is the phase where truth stops hiding and starts pressing against the surface. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals what his actions are already confessing. He is watching how you respond to uncertainty. Not to test you, but to understand himself. Every time you stay calm, every time you choose dignity over pressure, something inside him shifts. Don't skip. He is realizing that peace feels different with you. Lighter. Safer. And that realization is dangerous to the life he has been trying to maintain. Here is the shocking truth no one prepares you for. Love doesn't always arrive with fireworks. Sometimes it arrives with clarity. With a quiet knowing that says, "This is where I belong." Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. The heart recognizes home before the mind allows it. He has started imagining a future without explaining it to himself. Small thoughts. Simple moments. Ordinary days that feel meaningful only because you are there. Don't skip, these thoughts are not fantasies. They are previews. And once a man sees that picture clearly, it becomes impossible to unsee. You may sense him pulling closer in subtle ways. More honesty. Less pretending. Fewer excuses. That's not coincidence. That's alignment beginning. Something huge is waiting for you right here, the moment when love stops questioning and starts preparing. Understand this deeply, what's unfolding is not rushed, and it's not accidental. It is slow because it is real. It is careful because it is costly. Stay till the end, because this pace is proof that the decision forming inside him matters more than impulse. My beloved child, carry this final truth with you. When love reaches this stage, only one thing remains undecided: timing. The direction is already chosen. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next turn of this story will make everything unmistakably clear. My beloved child, don't skip this, because now you are standing at the edge of change, even if no one has said it out loud yet. This is the quiet before the truth steps forward. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part explains why your presence has become impossible for him to ignore. He is no longer asking himself if he loves you. That question has already been answered. What he is facing now is whether he is strong enough to live honestly. Don't skip, this is important. Love has already claimed him. Courage is the only thing still catching up. Notice how his eyes linger a second longer. How his tone softens when your name is spoken. These are not habits. They are tells. Something huge is waiting for you here. The body reveals what the mind is still afraid to declare. Here is the surprising truth. The other woman has become a mirror, not an anchor. She reflects who he used to be, not who he is becoming. Stay till the end, because this realization changes everything. The past can be respected without being repeated. He has begun preparing without announcing it. Letting go of routines. Questioning promises. Imagining conversations he hasn't had yet. Don't skip, these internal shifts are louder than any declaration. They mean the ground is already moving beneath his feet. You might feel the tension building, like something is about to happen. Trust that feeling. It's real. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's closer than it appears. This is what happens right before truth becomes unavoidable. My beloved child, hold this final thought gently. When a man reaches this point, delay is no longer comfort, it is pressure. And pressure always demands release. Stay till the end of this journey, because what comes next is not uncertainty, it is revelation. My beloved child, don't skip this. Because now the story reaches the point where pretending becomes heavier than truth. This is the moment where the heart gets tired of waiting. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals why everything suddenly feels closer and more intense. He has started imagining the consequences instead of avoiding them. Not with fear, but with acceptance. Don't skip. This shift is critical. When a man begins to accept outcomes, it means he is already choosing internally. The noise you felt before was resistance. The calm you feel now is resolve forming. Here is the surprising realization. He is no longer asking, "What if I lose something?" He is asking, "What if I lose myself?" Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this question. This is the point where love stops negotiating and starts demanding alignment. You may notice he speaks more honestly now, even if the words are still incomplete. Shorter explanations. Fewer justifications. That's not withdrawal, that's clarity sharpening. Don't skip. When truth gets close, it doesn't rush. It steadies itself. The other connection no longer competes for his heart, it competes for his courage. And courage grows quietly. Something huge is waiting for you here. When fear loses its voice, truth finally finds its strength. Understand this deeply. You are no longer a possibility in his life, you are a direction. And directions don't ask for permission, they pull you forward. Stay till the end, because this understanding changes how you see everything that came before. My beloved child, hold on to this final truth. When love reaches this stage, the next step is not confusion, it is action. Something huge is waiting for you, and what comes next will no longer live in silence. My beloved child, don't skip this. Because now the air itself feels different, as if the truth has already entered the room. This is the stage where waiting turns into readiness. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals why everything feels so close to unfolding. He is no longer hiding from the decision, he is standing beside it. Don't skip. That shift is everything. When a man stops running from truth, even silence becomes intentional. You may feel him becoming more present, more grounded. That's not coincidence, that's alignment settling in. Here is the shocking realization. The fear that once controlled him has started to shrink, not because the risk is smaller, but because living without truth now feels impossible. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. Fear fades when purpose grows stronger. He has begun imagining the conversation, the one that changes everything. The words, the pauses, the aftermath. Don't skip. This is not rehearsal out of anxiety, it's preparation born of clarity. The mind only prepares for what the heart has already decided. You may notice a quiet confidence replacing uncertainty. Less explanation. More intention. That's the sign. Something huge is waiting for you here. When love becomes certain, it no longer needs to prove itself. Understand this deeply. The connection between you is no longer a question mark. It's an answer waiting to be spoken. Stay till the end, because this stage is brief, and it only appears right before truth steps into daylight. My beloved child, carry this final thought with calm. When the moment arrives, it will feel natural, almost inevitable. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer now than ever before. My beloved child, don't skip this, because now the weight he has been carrying is beginning to lift, even before a single word is spoken. This is the moment when the heart accepts its own truth. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part shows why the ending is already forming. He has stopped asking others for advice. Stopped searching for signs. Don't skip. When a man no longer looks outward, it means the answer has settled inside him. Silence becomes clarity, not confusion. That shift is subtle, but it is final. Here is the surprising truth. The choice is no longer between two people. It is between two lives. One built on comfort, the other built on honesty. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this realization. Comfort fades, but truth stays. You might sense a strange calm around him now. Less tension. Fewer contradictions. That's because the inner battle is ending. Don't skip. When conflict resolves inside, the outside world follows soon after. He already knows the cost, and he is no longer bargaining with it. That's the sign you've been waiting for. Something huge is waiting for you here. Acceptance always comes right before action. Understand this clearly. What's coming will not shock you, it will make sense. Stay till the end, because clarity feels obvious only after it arrives. My beloved child, hold this final truth gently. When love chooses honesty, there is no turning back. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next moment will finally bring everything into the open. My beloved child, don't skip this, because now the truth is no longer forming, it is standing upright, ready to be lived. This is the moment right before words become actions. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part explains why everything suddenly feels inevitable. He is no longer imagining the future, he is stepping toward it internally. Don't skip. When intention turns into movement, even quietly, it changes the energy between two people. You may feel him more focused, more certain, less divided. That's not distance, that's direction. Here is the shocking realization. Love doesn't announce its final decision with noise. It arrives with calm. With stillness. With a deep sense of, this is it. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this truth. Certainty feels peaceful, not dramatic. The past no longer argues with him the way it used to. It has softened into memory instead of obligation. Don't skip. This matters. When the past loses its grip, the future gains momentum. And momentum does not stop on its own. You might notice he no longer seeks reassurance the way he once did. Less questioning. More presence. That's because he is no longer asking permission from fear. Something huge is waiting for you here. Confidence is the quiet companion of truth. Understand this deeply. This stage is not about choosing love, it's about honoring it. Stay till the end, because honoring love always demands integrity, and integrity always leads to change. My beloved child, hold on to this final thought. When everything aligns this clearly, delay becomes impossible. Something huge is waiting for you, and the next step will no longer live in the shadows, it will walk straight into the light. My beloved child, don't skip this, because now the line between thought and action has almost disappeared. This is the moment where truth stops whispering and starts standing firm. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this part reveals why the air feels charged, as if everything is about to change. He has accepted what his heart has been telling him all along. Not with excitement, but with responsibility. Don't skip. This acceptance is quiet, mature, and irreversible. It's the kind that doesn't rush because it knows where it's going. Here is the surprising truth. The fear that once controlled him has done its job, it showed him what mattered most. Now it has no purpose left. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. Fear leaves when it is no longer needed. You may notice he has become clearer in small things. More direct. Less vague. That's not coincidence. Don't skip. When a man resolves something internally, his entire behavior aligns before the words ever arrive. The future no longer feels abstract to him. It feels specific. Tangible. Real. Something huge is waiting for you here. When love becomes real in the mind, the body follows naturally. Understand this deeply. This is not the stage of wondering or hoping. This is the stage of readiness. Stay till the end, because readiness is what turns intention into reality. My beloved child, hold this final truth close. When love reaches this point, it no longer asks if. It only asks when. Something huge is waiting for you, and the moment you've been sensing is now within reach. My beloved child, don't skip this, because now the story reaches its quiet ending, the kind that doesn't shout but stays with you forever. This is the moment when truth no longer waits for permission. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this is where everything finally settles into place. He understands now that love cannot live halfway. Not without cost. Not without loss. And for the first time, he is at peace with that. Don't skip. This peace is not indifference, it is alignment. It is what happens when the heart and the self stop arguing. Here is the once-in-a-lifetime realization. The other woman was never the ending or the obstacle. She was the chapter that taught him what he could no longer carry forward. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this truth. Growth often looks like letting go without anger. You may feel a shift. Not dramatic, not explosive, but unmistakable. A clarity that doesn't ask questions anymore. Don't skip. When clarity arrives, it doesn't rush. It stands still and lets reality catch up to it. He is ready now, not because everything is perfect, but because honesty has become necessary. Something huge is waiting for you here. When love chooses integrity, it reshapes the future without force. Understand this deeply. What comes next will feel natural, almost obvious, as if it was always moving toward this point. Stay till the end of this thought, because endings like this are actually beginnings in disguise. My beloved child, carry this final truth with calm confidence. You were not a complication in his life, you were the truth that demanded courage. Something huge is waiting for you, and now, the story is ready to be lived. My beloved child, don't skip this. Because this is the final breath before everything changes, the moment where the story releases its last secret. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and this truth was meant to find you now. He will not arrive with dramatic promises or loud explanations. He will arrive with consistency, with presence, with actions that no longer contradict his heart. Don't skip. This is how real love shows itself when it has chosen, quietly, firmly, without hesitation. Here is the final revelation. Love that survives this journey is not rushed, not confused, and not borrowed from the past. It is earned through courage. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you in this understanding. What is meant for you does not compete, it commits. You will notice it in the way he stands beside you, not half-turned toward another life. You will feel it in the absence of doubt, not in the promise of perfection. Don't skip. The end of uncertainty is the beginning of peace. This story was never about another woman. It was about a man learning to live honestly. And you were the truth that made dishonesty impossible. Something huge is waiting for you here. When truth is chosen, everything aligns without force. Understand this deeply and let it settle. You did not wait in vain. You were not confused by chance. Stay till the end of this realization, because it changes how you see yourself forever. My beloved child, carry this final truth forward. Love that finds you after a storm is not fragile, it is rooted. Something huge was waiting for you all along, and now, the story rests in clarity, not suspense.